Good morning, gamers. Good news for the Ottr Nation. Give me one moment. Sorry. Okay. Huge ranked update, guys. I haven't decided if we should do a new video on this or not. So we're just gonna do a little quick start the stream. We're gonna talk about it, and then we'll play a little bit of ranked, and then we have an Ottr Dojo seminar later tonight. You guys got me for about 2.5 hours, so let's talk about it. What are the changes to ranked this? Actually, I don't know when it's coming. We assume it's like a hot fix, so hopefully we'll see these changes. There's also some balance changes, and some other cool stuff happening, presumably before the next mid-season patch, because mid-season is in like a month. If we have to wait a whole month, that's gonna be really bad. But it's cool that they're listening. So let's talk about it. What's happening? Let's have to get all the chats up. What's up, Mountain King, Habibi, Hyber, Zeke, Tony, Miles? What's up, everyone? What headset am I using? I am using the Logitech Pro X2 headset wireless. I don't have wireless because of my Go XLR, but it has a wireless functionality. It's great. If you are interested, you can always buy it from Logitech's own website. Code Ottr10, you get 10% off even. So, anyways, let's talk about the changes real quick before we actually dive in game. I also haven't played this game for like 3 days. We played a little bit of Marathon. I uninstalled it yesterday because they have aim assist on mouse and keyboard, and honestly, it's not fun at all to deal with. Like, the game is really addictive. I love extraction shooters, but it's like losing a 1v1 because that's what broke the camel's back for me. Is I was taking a 1v1, or I was getting chased, but I pop a smoke and this guy just beams me perfectly through the smoke as I'm running away because of aim assist. I just decided not to bother anymore. Let's take a look though. We're not here to talk about Marathon, we're here to talk about Rivals. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a new video, like a full video, because the last one took a while to make. I'll have to decide about that. But let's make it just a quick little thing here. We're gonna talk about the changes and we'll take it from there. There is stuff about competitive performance points down here, but we're gonna talk about there's some mid-season balance adjustments. They haven't said what specifically we're gonna see, but in the upcoming patch, we will enhance the damage capabilities of certain strategies to elevate their threat levels, which in turn will increase team composition possibilities. Additionally, we will make minor adjustments to a few heroes. For example, Groot and Captain America will see slight reductions in survivability. Spider-Man's combo damage range will be slightly decreased. Doctor Strange will require less energy for his ultimate, and Winter Soldier's tainted voltage and team-up ability will be slightly buffed. As this is a mid-season balance adjustments, we continue to be cautious, keeping changes minimal to elevate the experience. So we're just gonna have to see what that means. It does sound like they're powering up the strategies a little bit, and they're lowering. It makes sense because Captain America has been really prevalent. There's not really much you can do about him with the weakness of the strategist. So this is something they could do to kind of curb him a little bit. But the main reason I think I wanted to talk about it, because we don't have any specifics, we have something here that solves a big problem with so we talked about this. We made a whole video like theorizing how does rank work, and there were a few things I weren't sure about heading into the hypothesis, and now we do know because they actually admitted as much in this little very short article. Let's just read the thing and I'll explain. In each match, hero performance rating is calculated based on the average key combat data for that hero at the player's current rank. The more of a hero's key combat data exceeds the baseline for the rank. I don't know what a combat data means. exceeds the baseline for the rank during the match, the better their performance rating, and vice versa for poor performance. Of course, these stats are adjusted based on hero usage time to ensure they aren't skewed by play time. If a player uses multiple heroes in a match, performance rating will be weighted according to the usage time. This answers like 3 or 4 questions people had. We've noticed that compared to previous seasons, a small number of duelists have a slight advantage in performance rating in Season 2.0, while some vanguards and strategists face a slight disadvantage. However, most heroes remain balanced, which I think makes a lot of sense. You've seen Rocket, Emma, a lot of the strategists, most of the strategists probably, and like the odd duelist, Captain America, have seen like way lower gains. But I wouldn't say a slight advantage. I feel like you're downplaying it. In the upcoming patch, we will optimize the performance rating calculations based on the latest data to ensure fairness across all heroes. Not sure what they mean by that. Balancing the game and rank adjustments is a challenging endeavor, and we can't guarantee perfection 100% of the time. However, we remain humble and attentive, striving to address issues promptly and enhance your experience. Stay tuned for official patch announcements for more updates. Thank you for your support and patience. What I find interesting with this is written like that guy. I forgot his name that does the thing. Like, it really feels like, well, maybe he didn't write it, but like I can hear the guy's voice through this. Who does the dev talks? W bro called that it percentile performance on hero. Hero time weighted makes sense. Yes, both of these are the logical way to go about it, but you never know. So what we know now is it solves a lot of issues. So we don't know what combat data means. That's a big question mark. There could still be, is it MVP, is it SVP? There's probably a correlation. But you would probably, from this explanation as a whole, I get the impression that it's just core stats, damage, kills, final hits, that type of stuff, your KDA, and then it's weighed against what you're expected to do in your rank. If I'm a Moon Knight, I'm expected to do 40,000 damage. If I do less, because all the other Moon Knights are, if I do less than 40,000 damage, then I take a hit on my rank. How people don't think that's fucked up is crazy. I hate stats, performance-based gains at its core, especially because now that people know that rank is all about padding your stats. It's the same thing, by the way. You still have to pad your stats. If you play to pad your stats, you will get more gains, so people are gonna do it, but it causes a downward spiral, because now people are going to be padding their stats, which means that the average goes up, which means that you also need to pad your stats, otherwise you're not gonna make as many points. You have to pad your stats. Previously, you had to do it anyways, but now you're literally competing with the average, right? It's like if you go to, we didn't have this in Sweden, but I know people have it, or I didn't have it. Like when you go to school and it's like, oh, there's like a class average score. It's weighted a certain way. If the class does bad, then I don't know. You don't have to do as bad. I don't understand exactly. But like, it's how the class does shouldn't really matter, does it? Plus, it doesn't even tell the whole picture, because if you're the one getting screwed by your team, you don't get, if you're the one who gets screwed by your team, then your stats will look bad in the average. Thank you, Ballista. Yeah, I see you commenting on the old videos a lot. I'm just reading the comments, see if I missed anything. I need some gamer subs. I'm tired as hell today. I'll just do like this. I can't be bothered to go and get the... So, moving on. What is the... Honestly, this is kind of depressing if I think about it. I can't even go out to my sink. This is probably a sign that I am too far gone. I'm getting lazy as hell. Should have a sink installed here in the office. So, I think so what we know again, let me just summarize it. Your stats are based on the average for your rank. Or, no, it does say baseline, not average. I don't know if that's a keyword. It's a baseline of your rank. What does that mean? This means you're expected to... I mean, that's probably... Okay, so the baseline is probably determined through averages. That's what I would think. But I could be wrong. The problem is, again, I'm glad that they're tweaking it. I'm super glad that they gave us more information about how it works, even though it's just pieces of the puzzle. We talked about this extensively. There were 4 or 5 different ways they could have gone with this. Again, the question is, what is key combat data? To me, that sounds like major stats, kill, def, assist, final hits, damage type of stuff. Healing, damage blocked. But the problem is, as we know, is that your stats don't reflect your actual... Your stats don't reflect your performance. I know it sounds really weird to say, but there's a million stats out there that you can't count. My perfect example is actually why my Emma Frost has been doing so poorly. If you guys have watched my Emma Frost guide, we covered that you should, for example, shield off supports because that cuts off their healing, which means like there'll be a window for your teammates to kill an enemy or even yourself. You should put your shield in front of spider nests or rocket raccoon ultimates, right? Just use the shield as much as you can, but most importantly, if you cut off healers, you get the most value out of it. The problem is that healing blocked is not a stat. Damage blocked, it's just damage on you or your shields, that is a stat. But healing blocked isn't. So if you play... And by the way, if you just shield off supports as an Emma and you efficiently use your shield, even me as like a top... Like one of the best Emmas in the world, if I'm going to be humble, literally saw an insane improvement in my performance as Emma. And I was already playing great on her. Just doing that. But the stats don't reflect it, and my performance rating went down because my damage was lower. My damage blocked was lower, and my teammates were getting the kills when I wasn't. It's not something you can measure. You can also not measure soft pressure or pressure for that matter. If I'm just standing next to my support, which stops Spider-Man from diving them, the entire game, they have a Spider-Man and he can't do anything. They're not going to measure that. All I know is in the stats, I'm not doing enough damage, and Emma is like, you can farm a lot of damage on Emma. You're expected to have a lot of damage on her. But if I just stand on my supports the entire game, then I don't farm damage and I get punished for it. So the problem with this is that you get pigeonholed into a specific playstyle. It doesn't it doesn't track very important metrics. Soft pressure or just like harassing someone can't be put in a number. Doesn't even seem like they're trying to make an attempt to track it. They just go, okay, yeah, sure. Just do a lot of damage forehead. It doesn't measure time on point or distance traveled with convoy. Emma's been getting me lots of points, sometimes even more than MVP. Well, have you been playing her like I play her? Because when I changed my playstyle, I won a ton more games, but I started losing a ton more points. Thank you, Summing. You can't count the space. You can't count the peel, protecting supports, shielding off heals. It's not in the stat lines. These are massive things you can do that, especially as a Vanguard, everyone's talking about the tank, sort of the DPS and the supports. Nobody's talking about the Vanguards. Nobody's talking about the tanks that are, like, most of the things you do as a tank can't be tracked by a stat line. You're also the person who is usually all the way at the front of the fight. So if your team is bad, you're going to be the one with the worst stats. Right? Like if my team is dog shit, I could go 1 and 10 as a tank, even though I did my job, because I'm not getting healed, I'm not getting peels, and I'm not getting like enough damage from my teammates, but I'm the first one out. They might just bait me and run away because I get picked because of them. I could play more defensively, sure, for my own stats, but then we don't make space. Then we don't actually get that opening we need. You get punished, yeah, exactly, especially as a tank, but for anyone really, you get punished for trying to win a playing objective, you get rewarded for farming damage or getting what they call the key combat data that has to exceed the average of the baseline for the rank. Also, data is really weird because, like, I don't know how they calculate this, but the compositions are kind of fucking important, especially, like, imagine I'm playing against a double or triple tank comp and I'm playing Moon Knight. I'm gonna have like 100,000 damage. I guess you're supposed to swap it around, but I'll just stay Moon Knight. I get 100,000 damage. Does it take in mind that the enemy team is playing more tanks, so they'll feed me more health? Still doesn't seem to mention if I just throw my onks into an ultimate and farm that way. Oh man, I wish these devs should start talking to me. Maybe I'm a bit too abrasive, but they just gotta start talking to me, man. I'll tell them. Maybe I should move on from content creation and just go into consult. Imagine how many games we could save. Gotta admit you're really early on this. Once you put your video out, everyone basically figured it out. That's me. Always first. Women hate me. It's about an hour late, Danny. The patch hasn't dropped yet. They say it's mid-season, so we don't know if this is a... We don't know if this is a hot fix. Or if it's gonna be in a month. Is there anything else we want to add? Because this was like not supposed to be a full video. Like, maybe I'll do a full video, just cut this part out, cut it down, give it to an editor. I agree, this only solution is sadly that your wins should be a win and a loss should be the same no matter how much you contribute. It should be 25 for a win, 25 for a loss, or however much. Maybe it's different at higher ranks. Like, I don't know. That's the way to go about it. And they should make it... And they should make it a, check what pulled up. So you should, the ideal system in my eyes is you get like 25 for a win, 25 for a loss. It doesn't matter how you perform because there's too many stats that can't be tracked and people are just going to be stat padding anyways. I could win a game by dying more. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes you just have to trade yourself. If the enemy team has like an aimbotting fucking Black Widow and I'm playing a tank and I jump in her face, I killed the Black Widow, but I die for it. Well, I took the aimbotter out, right? Now my other teammates can clean up. And even though my stat line looks bad because I died early, I won us the game because I took the Widow out. Doesn't even have to be aimbotting, it's just a perfect example. I think stats, the only stat that matters is if you win or if you lose. Anything else is just not quantifiable. There's so many stats that aren't, like, you just can't, there's no number to measure the impact you have. This clearly doesn't seem to be a difference between junk stats and actual useful stats. For example, useful damage. Like, if I have to spend 5,000 damage to kill someone, that's 5,000 junk damage. If I have to spend 500 or something, that's just clean damage. That's all I needed to do, which means I won't charge any support ults doing it, and they'll die really fast. But there doesn't seem to be a difference between the two here. So the thing is, I think one of the reasons they made it like this is to combat smurfs. And hey, for my speedrun runs, I don't mind having a faster way to rank up because of the performance-based gains, but the problem is that in higher ranks, the game looks very different, and you need to play for, if you don't play for a win in higher ranks, you're probably gonna end up losing your team the game. But a lot of people don't care because they'll still lose those points because it's so drastic. League tried performance-based gains in nearly any melee. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this at the start. It's average key combat data for the hero at the player's current rank. For the hero. That's a very important distinction. I forgot to mention that at the start. The hero, so if I play Spider-Man, I'm not compared with Moon Knights or Punishers, it's just against other Spider-Mans in my rank. Which is the logical way to go about it, but we weren't sure. But now we do know. That's another key puzzle. The thing with performance gains is you can't measure your skill performance. It doesn't work like that. And again, it might help against Smurfs because you get pushed up faster. But when you look at the highest level of rank, most of the impact you will have is in things that can't be measured. I think in low rank, if I play Winter Soldier in low rank, I'm gonna have crazy stats. I'm getting 6-man ults every single fight. I'm fucking, like, you know, hooking everyone, killing everyone, no problem. But at the highest levels of rank, it's gonna be like, okay, well, we just made this play and we took this space, we took this high ground. Nobody died from it, we took the high ground. That's a very valuable thing to have this high ground. Now we can push in and fight. But getting the high ground didn't give me a number, didn't give me stats. It's like the game gets dumber at a higher level. If you play damage farming DPS, you can literally climb 40% win rate so fast. Yeah, we started on that as a we started trying to do that as a, well, they literally explain that's not how it works, but you just have to play any hero to stat pad instead of winning. I think that's why we didn't see the best results with Moon Knight. The problem is, I think, I was trying to do this as an experiment, and the problem with the experiment is people, I don't have it in me to keep throwing games intentionally, just keep my win rate low. And I mean, it's a very small balance between stat padding and winning games. At least on Moon Knight, maybe that was a problem. So today we're going to be playing a little bit of Rivals. We're coming for about 2 hours now after we yapped about the rank changes. We're gonna maybe make a video, maybe cut this down. We'll see. And in 2 hours, we're gonna be holding a seminar in the Ottr dojo. You guys know the place, best place in the world to get really good at the games I play, which is Rivals. We are hosting a seminar on counter picks. I prepped it this morning. It's gonna be really exciting. We'll see if we got a good example game from the stream, otherwise we'll just talk about it. Yes, so I was gonna say also, when it comes to performance-based matchmaking, or rather gains and losses, it is something that I believe Deadlock has, where you have performance-based gains in the low ends of ranked, and then once you get to like Eternity, it doesn't do that anymore. One sec, guys. Oh my. I will say, when it comes to ranked, I'm a bit of a purist, I guess, for lack of a better word. I only care like most of the things they have in modern ranked games nowadays or competitive games are very engagement focused. I don't really care about that. I just want a fair system. So I'm always like, okay, solo queue only, no performance based gains. Those two things will make an infinitely more competitive system, but it'll be way worse for engagement. Way worse for like all the stuff the devs want to do. Counterpick for Spider-Man and
which hero do you think you want to be today?
I'm switching to the DPS, by the way, chat.
No one escapes hell.
I forgot to say that announcement. I'm not playing tank anymore for foreseeable future. I had a great discussion with a professional coach. Let me tell you guys about this. It's really fun. I was telling him we've been doing a VOD reviews. We've done it twice. We're gonna do another one next week. And you know, he was just, I had to fill on hella. And I was talking to him about like, I forgot, just like general stuff. And I said that like, I just asked him like, should I, and I didn't even finish his sentence. And he interrupted me and he goes, should you play DPS? He says, yes. You should be a DPS player. Man, that's funny. I think if I niche down on DPS, I'll probably be way better. Maybe the streams will do better too. People want to see DPS. Counterpick is Namor, anyways. We actually have a video coming out. This one is already up on the dojo, which is counterpicks. Or did we post this one on the dojo chat? Any dojo enjoyers in the chat?
Hero.
I think we posted it.
Villain. I'm not judging.
Resources. No, we have Captain America guide. Oh, I forgot to post it. I'll put it up after the stream. But we posted it. Basically, there's a few counters for Spider-Man, and I think these apply on console too. I forgot to. I shouldn't show it here on the screen. Just so that. I just finished this video. Took a little while to put together.
My domain will one day encompass all.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Let's see.
Whoa, you're so heat. Oh my god, oh, you are such a huge star to the Badoon.
There.
I am? Amazing. I didn't think aliens listened to K-pop.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Rocket said that we could sell signed pics of you for like a fortune on Low Tiara.
So it's how to counter the most hated strats and rivals, but it's like a mix of, there's some Spider-Man.
2, 1.
There's some Spider-Man in there, there's some
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
DPS Jeff. We talked about Dive also.
Relay deployed.
What a weirdo.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Let me warm up a little bit.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
I think I've overestimated how good that stun is, dude. This guy has no skill whatsoever.
Idiots! Turn around! Go!
Immortality has its privileges.
Is Hulk open? On a banned Bruce. Still probably a good counter.
Healing.
Bad guys.
Why would I need healing?
What's that? Here. Hey, Get your back.
Report RPG.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Feels like living. Resistance is futile.
Let's do this!
They've almost got it!
Who is more immortal than I?
I shall bide my time, but not for long.
Help. So cold.
Here's this life. I'm barely
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
The Lion of the Mutants. He has fallen.
a brief taste of hell.
They're warming up.
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Sometimes.
Do this!
Not look happy.
When I rise, they fall.
Control C.
Okay.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Dude, I hate those bird sounds because it sounds like
Healing. Why would I need healing?
I'm getting stunned. Maybe it's intentional.
Your powers are mine! This is real firepower!
Dude, double rocket ult is fucking crazy.
I'm just dying.
How is it double rocket ulting?
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh, they do not look happy.
By the eye of
A brief taste of hell. Of course you need me.
Do not expect me to...
You are...
Why should Asgard not be mine? That is the real question.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
No one escapes the inevitable.
I don't care. No mutant shall ever end up in your domain again.
So you say. But even a living island will meet its end, eventually.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We can pull it off. I've been in worse gangs.
Oh, they do not look happy.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission
What?
area is yours.
That wasn't off, was it? And I want to off angle more, but I feel like with our comp it's hard. With Spider-Man just fucking bursting me too hard.
Healing. Why would I need healing? Here's this life.
Those beacons don't grow on trees, you know. You're welcome.
So someone has to deal with Spider-Man.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
This is real firepower!
Okay. Good player.
This is a nice spot.
Oh, the black. I'm very hard.
I want my soul. Those fingers don't. Your powers are mine. This is real firepower.
No escape.
Armed and dead.
Tremble before fast!
Control lost.
Immortality has its privileges. I want your soul.
I think my chair is, I think I have it on the front setting. Check it later. Slouching a lot, maybe.
So cold.
Oh, I am very hard.
Someone scratch my back.
Boom of light.
A brief taste of hell.
I want your soul. Katie, enjoy the amplifier. This is real firepower.
I smashed this yawn machine.
I seem to be unprotected.
Here's this life.
Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point. Control seized.
Spidey's gonna go for me.
Land for me? Good.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
See the adversary.
Double KO. That's 3.
Don't mess with the amazing.
Oh, it doesn't hit when he's midair. Good to know. Holy shit, he's horny for me. Jesus. Bro's folding. Real time. Your aim is worse after playing Iron Fist? My aim is worse after playing fucking, the worst game ever, Marathon. Because I had, got used to having aim assist on my aim, dude. It felt so weird having to actually aim. I also haven't played Rivals in like 3 days, so you lose aim.
Into which all others flow.
Plus, it's my first game on. Obviously, my aim is gonna be weird. Take some time to warm up.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What manner of creature are you?
None of your business.
When you enter my realm, I will know everything.
I'm never coming anywhere near
Okay, what's happening with my...
fucking realm. You can count on that.
Nah, I think you just need to adjust the chair again.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
The thing is impactful to have some
3,
speaking in voice chat, communicating, and focus, and giving orders. Yeah.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Thunder has always reached the stars. Now we have claimed.
Got your back.
Oh, they do not look happy.
Oh yeah, right. I actually had this.
I am very harmed.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Grace us with victory!
Armed and dangerous.
They captured the mission area.
Immortality has its privileges.
No, it's not a joke. It's fucking stupid. Marathon has aim assist on mouse and keyboard, and it's literally aimbot. They probably just gave us the exact same aim assist you have on controller, which is literally aimbot. This feels terrible.
You're welcome.
Great.
I shall claim my victory, eventually.
All right.
Find that soul.
Stay down.
I have to play Moon Knight too. Dude, even Moon Knight was hard to get back into. I haven't played for like days. The only game shooters I played is Marathon, where I had aim assist, and then when I did play Rivals, you're right, I played Iron Man. So Iron Fist and played Iron Fist. We played fucking Moon Knight. This is no aim skill whatsoever. That's why you should never take time off and just do nothing else but keep playing games, man. You lose your edge after just a few days.
An opportunity for combat.
They've almost got it!
Why would I need healing?
I want your soul. Oh man, I gotta make another. I'll patch you up.
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Don't quit on me now.
Resistance is futile.
I don't like that shit.
This is real firepower! Shut down Rocket's beacon.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
Control seized!
Alright!
Not too shabby.
Should have off-fang a bit more.
Find that soul.
I think it can off-fang from here. Here, maybe? And that strange skin is so weird.
Armed and dangerous! Again!
The mission area. Keep going.
Am I the only one who keeps seeing his Winter Soldier?
Again!
I'm very harmed.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Resistance.
They really need a button to like
Control lost! You'll have to keep
disable skins in this game. Big wiggle.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
Did someone call Doctor Strange?
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Why do you not swap? Oh, because I don't give a fuck about losing this game. I was holding this Spider-Man off as much as I could, but I really don't give a shit. I'm trying to warm up. The who the fuck cares is a diamond game. Ranked is a joke anyways. I'll get back into top 500 easily at this rate anyways, I don't really care. Hard stuck diamonds can stay diamond. Why am I...
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
No one escapes hell.
I feel like my chair is... Maybe I'm just leaning forward. I'm turning into a fucking shrimp. I'm sitting weird.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Been good, guys.
Oh, that's a good point. Shatoa on Twitter said, if you play a hero with a bad pick rate that people normally don't do well on, like Widow, you could probably farm Elo in theory, but you have to play her well, which is not that easy.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who bans a hella? Oh, it's because of the... Who would I pick in this? Stop tapping while it's from being destroyed. That's attack, right?
Round one, go!
Scroll wheel's broken. Don't really need things to play.
Those... My kingdom shall rise as swiftly as the seas.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I have my eyes on you, fish face. Don't let alive. We are on the same team, Grim. I will not lay a hand upon you.
It is the events? Yes, noticed that now. Oh, fantastic! Could have been a shout.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, that is one heck of a tree. Oh, Groot is gonna love this place. Oh boy, here they come. How fresh.
Better stop that vehicle. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Oh, exposed weak concept if then Jeff. It's a throw in top comp, so low skill players being stats and performance is way higher. Yeah, that's a good point. But it's per rank at the same time, so it's a bit weird.
There's still a chance to stop them.
I'll be completely honest, Chad, when I say I literally don't care. Rank doesn't mean anything. It's a joke. I want to play DPS, and I don't want to lose points, so I'm just going to keep playing DPS.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Like the tide, Namor always rises again.
I've done things I regret. Now I do things I can be proud of.
Better stop that vehicle.
Third person moment.
I'll patch you up. Much better.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
I'll finish the job
This is
this time.
real firepower!
Perfect. Now we can try to farm stats. It might be hard to get final hits. That'd be better. Get a damage up as Widow. Should minimize the loss.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Plasma? Like fish in a barrel. Uninvited guests.
Better stop that vehicle. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Oh crap. God, this game is cooked.
So, we haven't won yet?
It's now or never. Stop them.
Fast! Grace us with
Better
victory!
stop that vehicle.
You deserved that,
Easy.
Born again!
Let's go.
I'll finish the job
Don't
this
give
time.
them another inch, or else. Better stop that vehicle. The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
They may uninstall the shitty mobile game I was playing.
Stepping out of the shadows.
I was already
You'll need
spending a
top
ton of
notch
time on
team
it,
to win this one.
and then I got kicked from the guild because I wasn't spending enough time on it. It's like, I don't care enough. It was bad waste. I wasted so much time on it to begin with, but I just wanted something chill to play on my phone.
Round 2.
Sometimes the right thing is the hardest thing. Do it anyway.
Asgard has been invaded yet again. But as always, Loki shall prevail.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Once that interface units are paying, that's probably not a good. That's probably not a good idea. Then you could abuse that. Plus, high ping causes weird things.
In my head. Again.
Vast communes with me at times as well. I see it as a blessing.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call it that, but maybe you scored a better god.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Here, right.
Operation Save the Tree commences. The Widow's Bite is needed.
I wonder if, like, does headshot count as a primary combat stat? Probably not, right?
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oops.
Someone scratch my back.
I don't really give a shit. Gotta get used to the game anyways. The feel of third-person shooting.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Every little bit helps.
I'm fucking helpful. More bad guys. Just what we need. Get to that tree and get this over with.
Plasma burst!
Oh, I could've killed him if I had the headed there, actually. After the old little damage jump on him.
Quick's gone? Well, I guess it'll be a lot quieter. This is real firepower!
Enemy down.
Leave them to Khonshu! That cosmic amplifier is scrap now.
What mobile game? It's like one of those shitty ads. It's called Whiteout Survival. We showed it on the stream before.
Rocket's tree service.
It looked more interesting, like when I was on the toilet. It looked like a fun game,
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
but it was not fun. Or it is fun, but like, end game sucked ass. It's kind of boring. Very time consuming for no reason. feel like my... Do I have a smaller dot when we do this on my other account? When we did it on the, like, Widow? You guys watch the video, you know for sure? I'm curious, actually. I definitely feel like it.
Born again!
They try catch up percentage, but like that's about it. I wonder, they call it key stats. Is that a key thing? The fucking bottom row? I don't think it would be. It's probably like KDA and damage.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Plasma burst! Electroplasma for the win.
Double KO! Down to 30 seconds!
Time is not on our side. Push the attack.
There are other games in my roadmap that I'm gonna try. Well, I want to play, what's the one? The Embark extraction shooter? Arc Raiders? I'm really excited about that. Like, I want to try the tech test for sure.
Final score 0-2-3.
The Allura guy is an ex-Celestial line, bro. It's acting like an Eagle Gold Plat player.
Well, you can't
Do be like that.
win them all.
It's not like it matters. It's fucking... No, the question is how much I lose, because that's what I was interested in seeing. I think it's gonna be 20 or less, potentially. Minus 12! That is funny. Minus 12. I literally think if we just spam Widow, we could probably like just get boosted by the system. Minus 12. Jesus. That is funny as hell. And these Allure guys, it had minus 9. Higher damage block, maybe? I had it on fire. Oh no, that's not it. Sorry, I just saw the icon. Just swap the Widow in any losing game. I'm out trying to play to win, I guess. The thing is with Widow is, I don't think it's that it's Widow. I don't think it's necessarily SVP. I think it's what they said is your rank. It's just that everyone picks Widow and froze. If you just pick Widow and do okay, you're doing better than baseline and you get points in theory from what they said. Oh no, for sure, peanut butter yelling. Both Hawk and Widow really struggle from dive. Why would I come out of spawn when I can get free kills from spawn? He's lying, he lost minus 15. Oh, okay. That's funny. Well, I've seen people play Jeff. The problem with Jeff is you need a lot of like off maps or like big ults to gain on him. That explains why I always got so much on Magneto whenever I killed ults with my ult. Losing 12 points is insane. I mean, I wasn't even trying. That's kind of like with the Moon Knight, we're trying to do like 30% to GM. I wasn't even trying there. I mean, if I was trying to win, I'd probably just pick like a tank. It's just, I'm trying to like, try to pivot a little bit to DPS. You just need to get used to the game again. Just start farming. I think I can go way farther as a DPS, especially in the system, and they seem to be more, way more inclined on having people play DPS, so. Or sticking to the system. It's not all stats as well. I think rank disparity absolutely makes for the biggest difference in how much you make. If like the enemy team has a higher rank, you'll lose less or gain more on average. I don't... Yeah, and then they like, it's weird. I feel like it's kind of complicated, but also simple at the same time. I feel like there's a lot of chances for it to have, what's the word I'm looking for? There is a lot of, like, risks for there being inflation, especially with the losses being so small. Wait, that should be really easy to check. That should be, like, super easy to check. Hold on.
Which hero do you
I always
think you
wondered
wanna
this,
be
and I've never
today?
really investigated it.
No one
What
escapes
happens...
hell.
Hold on. It should be really easy to check. If the amount gained and lost isn't the same on these two, then isn't that a problem?
Now, who am I gonna ban
These
from
should
this match?
balance out if you have a balanced system, right? So Philip here's a fucking, he's a numbers nerd, so he can tell me if I'm wrong. Minus 12 plus minus 24 plus minus 15 plus minus 24 plus minus 25 plus minus 24. So 124. And 19, 23, 22, 24, 24, 24. 136. Did I do my math wrong somewhere? Redo it. Skip the minus because the minus could have fucked something up. No, okay. So that either means there's inflation or there's something else like... Is
Your
that...
hero or villain? I'm not judging.
Is a rank system supposed to give you... It's supposed to be equal, isn't it? Am I wrong? Also, we had a lever this game. But... Am I wrong that... Is it supposed to be the same? That's how it causes inflation. How do you get more... How do you put more points
Every mortal is my
into the
subject.
rotation?
I rule all.
Let me run
30
another one.
seconds before you attack.
This one.
Get ready.
Oops.
How does a creature so small lift a weapon so large?
Same as you, pal. I'm worthy. Wanna trade?
Ha! Verily you must jest, Rocketeer.
Nah, it was worth a try.
Oh, you have the rank disparity. That's a good point. You'd have to balance it for rank disparity, maybe.
2, 1.
Or do you?
All you need to do is capture
Okay, let's try to
the
play,
missionary. Got it?
Yggdrasil be praised.
I'm gonna try to play flanker hell out of the way she's supposed to be played. I always like played her as a frontliner. Or a backliner, I should say. But she's supposed to be offline, off the sides. Flanking. Pressuring the backline. Smart positioning like this. There's no medkit here. Oh, it's there.
Capture now.
The DC only lost 24, it lost less than everyone else.
For them in hell.
Castle here.
They captured the mission area.
I felt like my timing was right there, we just got ran in on. Let's try it again. It's a whole different way of playing Hella that I wanna... Well, it's not a new, it's new to me.
An opportunity for combat. No escape from hell.
A nice deep freeze.
I want your soul.
Double KO.
I'm getting no healing like this.
Control C's.
I may return from my own realm.
Be proud of
Oh, he swapped to Luna, unlucky. Or from Luna. It should be the same if combined heal of both team are equal. That's what it's supposed to be, right? I'm trying to think about... But maybe they shouldn't be put into the same games. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think I should have recorded that session. We'll get it next.
My good deed for the day.
I am barely harmed.
You're welcome. Who needs a power-up?
Is there a medkit here? Yeah, this one here.
I'm doing this my way!
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Us against the world! Shields up!
Oh, that's what I heard. Chess is a zero-sum system. Looks like the system injected 12 plus heal into a game. Looked at it, RS values are. You'd have to have the meta numbers. You'd have to have like the numbers for the whole game to save for sure. But I guess it isn't a zero-sum. Oh, that's the thing. It isn't a zero-sum system. That's how they make. That's because everyone goes from bronze. If it was a zero-sum system, where would the points go? If you had placements, it could be a zero-sum system. That's another reason why this system is a bit weirdly made.
Enemy located.
Okay, I'll patch you up. Don't mind me. Enjoy the amplifier.
I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse!
Double kill. Stay strong. Invisible.
I am very harmed.
Heads up, hostiles!
Control seized. Double
Okay, this
kill.
playstyle is working out. I don't know where that portal goes.
So much.
Oh, they're sitting so far away.
Time to use
TP, TP.
All eyes over here.
Find that soul.
You're doing better than they are. Us against the world. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Shields up. What did I use?
Focus sama.
That was a grab. It's a good grab. C9, baby. You aiming games this is crispy, brother? Thank you. I need to work on it still. I'm getting used to it. It's there's a bit of a growing pain. Trying to get used to like when you can flank and when you can't, but I think it's working out pretty well. I'm thinking about starting aim training again. It's like a really... It's a really big... it's really hard for me like to do it because I have so little time.
30 seconds before
I
you
think what's
attack.
weird for me
Get ready.
is, funny enough, me personally, I would see... If I had an hour to spend on improving myself, on my game, for that matter, it would actually be spent on going to the gym. I wouldn't even be spending it aim training or VOD reviewing, because just being in a better physical condition makes me play better, significantly more so
Battle starts in
than
5, 4,
aim training for an hour, for example. Even though both are really good. It's funny how it works.
All you need to do is
So ideally I should do
capture the mission
both,
area.
but
Got it?
I'm just too busy, which is a shame. I could make the time to do it, and I have done it in the past, but shit is exhausting. Even 20 minutes a day is huge. I know, I really should just even a smaller one, but I'm too much of a perfectionist. It has to be all or nothing for me. So the problem is I'm not really in the fight now.
I am ready
Hey, Cheaty, enjoy the amplifier. Oh, my aim is bad. So I had to see that. It dropped. I wanted to hold it. I noticed that too back when I was fat. It was far worse. It's not even about being fat. It's what's on the inside, right? Your this good like cardiovascular health type of shit. I really wish I had an excuse to do it more. I even have a home gym, or rather a bench and some free weights, and like I know the theory behind it. I was supposed to be at the PT today. My sleep is just too cooked. But it's like, again, I know the benefits are so huge.
What am I? Invisible? Shields up!
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I'm just gonna wait for that. Okay.
Needed that more than you know.
There's a compounding effect. If you go to the gym, you work out, you better yourself, the work you put in is that much more beneficial.
Here's this life. Healing. Why would I need healing?
Look who's here.
Someone scratch my back.
They've almost got it!
No escape from hell.
I like the cold. The meat on the hose. I am ready to put on a show!
Hey, Dee!
Destroy it all and make use of it.
Snowball fight.
That is a shame.
Sayonara.
Can you pass the trial of your soul?
What's up, Sober?
Before you attack.
What makes you say that Emmas have to...
Always a pleasure to see you out here getting your hands dirty, Emma.
No, wait, who's saying that everyone farmed Lord Emma gets less rank points? That's not how it works.
Turn them to diamond, darling. They'll make it through without breaking.
Well, it's not quite adamantium, but I suppose it'll do.
I love,
Starts in 5, 4,
actually I like going to the gym. It's a nice
2, 1.
routine. It's a nice ritual.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
The problem is my headset got stolen. Oh, well, unlucky. We lost this game.
So we're running 4 DPS now, huh? Right.
Hey, I'm right here. Remember? Letting us know.
Should we go for high ground? I realized I was done that side.
Here's this life.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Perhaps I should be grateful.
I'm locked up.
The mission area is
I knew she was gonna do that. She did it in the air.
I may return from my own realm.
Even Gem? No, I don't know what happened to the headset. I just realized one day it was gone. It was Zony XM Force.
This is a nice spot.
Very expensive, even now, even though it's kind of old. One day was gone. I think I put it in the windowsill and somebody's walked up and stole it. Because I had a habit of putting it in my windowsill whenever I came back from the being outside. Either that or like, it can't be in the apartment because I've literally torn the entire apartment upside down looking for it.
I am ready to put on a show.
Pulse charge, fire!
Us against the world.
Seems like living.
Control C's.
Should have just waited. It's a nice flip though.
Control lost.
But I need to probably buy something new if I want to hit the gym again.
No goddess is ever true.
Just another thing that gets in the way of getting back on the habit.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
By the eye of Agamotto!
Rise, son of Odin.
They've almost got it.
I reacted in time, I couldn't hit the midair. They left your 4090 machine and took your headphones. No, well, I think they just took it off the windowsill when I wasn't looking. I might even have been live. I think I even know when it happened, because I remember hearing something and looking back and someone ran from the window. So it wouldn't have surprised me if that's what happened. That's what happens when you live in a shithole area.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Back in my day, could leave fucking the door unlocked, no problem. Didn't plays like this. What are you gonna do? That was fun.
My blade seems sharp.
Oh, we got one more fight either way.
Return.
But on side like the Celestial, I should. Just a learner. I think I'd be a pretty good Psylocke.
I'm hurt.
Gotta keep an eye on this spot.
Yikes.
This area is ours.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. It's okay.
Pulse charge,
I shouldn't have stepped on point. That's stupid. Just really wanted to touch.
The horrors I'll make for them in hell.
There's a lot of studies on like doing less is good. I think for me the problem is like you go to the gym and I do less, I only work out like one muscle or whatever. I just can't build a routine if I only go like once every 2 days. Wait, what?
By the eye of Agamotto!
No, Dude, that's so lucky. Oh. It comes down to one support ult.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh, I did good on Hella though. I could have done better. Minus 14. Was it Airmed a whole game? No, it was well, he was support for a while. You can't really hold that against him. I think everyone swapped around everywhere. I'm still gonna keep forcing the DPS though. We're gonna get used to it. Should Magneto peel? Ooh, depends. Depends. Use ransom stats on this account. Your expected SR for each match is +5. All leverages, so in game you win 23, you lose 20, lost SVP. What can I make out of that? Does that mean anything? No, I think it's hard for me. I've said it, I gotta figure it out. I think a problem for me, this is an incredibly personal problem. Like, I don't know of a single person that has this issue. If I go to the gym, I get tired. I get really tired. Like, I can't focus for the rest of the day tired if I go to the gym. And I used to go 3 times a week. At least 3 times a week. You guys know this. I used to work out both really hard and like even light. It will be the exact same thing. I get so tired. Like, I'd be going at it for a really long time. I was in really good shape at one point. And it just sucks so much energy. Even when I don't go to the gym, I need to sleep on some days up to 12 hours. If I go to the gym, it's every day.
Who am I gonna banish from this
It sucks so much energy out of me. So it's like, I haven't figured out why. It's really weird. Both the sleep and the gym thing. So lethargy, I guess. So I haven't really been too. That's another reason. You know, we gotta get content out. I'm supposed to go and if I don't go to the gym, then or if I go to the gym, I'll be tired the whole day. I'll miss the the time gaming or grinding, making content when I'm at the gym, and then I'll have terrible energy for the rest of the day and get nothing done. Play worse, focus worse. I have to go before sleep. Because of it. I don't get like sleepy though. I don't get sleepy, I just get like tired. And again, my focus
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Look at the meme. Isn't that a woman? Isn't that a woman disease? That sounds sexist. I've never heard of a guy having anemia. Iron deficiency anemia, super common in women, right? Or am I mixing them up?
My domain will one day encompass all.
No, this isn't Hela only, but I'm gonna be focusing it because I want to become a better Hela. I have a playstyle I want to try and get better at.
I'm counting on you on the battlefield. What? Don't got a raccoon
It is
joke
common
like
with
everyone
women.
else? I don't.
Like, I know at least 2 or 3 women. I've never heard of a guy having
You do
anemia.
have, and I quote, one hell of a tactical brain in that tiny skull.
He said that?
It's like, I mean, it's like breast cancer. Guys get a breast cancer, chat. We didn't know.
4, 3, 2.
It's like women get all the attention.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Gym should give energy. During, it's really, like, before I'm dead. Before, like, for me too, to some extent. But, like, I just know the energy is worse. The best days are after. If I go to gym every other day, then the rest days are crazy high energy. Because I didn't have to expel it in the gym.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Here's the slice. No escape.
It's cooked.
I'll patch you up.
So this really sounds like some kind of vitamin deficiency. Yeah, I should probably try to get
Return from my
Thanks.
own realm.
would probably look into a getting my blood work done. Cause it's probably like my thought was, yeah, you said deficiency, I was thinking maybe like low T or something. I don't really have a reason to suspect it. I just know that in I can see theirs from here. I just know in I got a lot of TikToks about low T. Twitter posts. I'm just fucking fullbacksing here.
ready to put on a show.
Aha! Ha ho ho!
No escape
I
from
can blow this on soon. I'm stuck.
Could be on this.
I am barely harmed. No escape from hell.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
You're waking up.
I'm giving you shield rocket. Gotcha.
Uh-oh, I'm vulnerable.
Huge ranked update we talked about at the start of the stream. If you wanna check about it. I wouldn't say it's huge. It was just very vital information. Confirmed some stuff I was suspecting, but didn't know for sure about.
No escape from hell.
You're welcome.
Why would I leave?
No! Oh, that's fine. Did it to himself.
I want a soul.
The single healer rocket chat, new meta. What I want to see is I want to see rocket stat
stay like
games
that.
after this.
I think we can. What, us winning? What can stay like that?
Yeah.
I'm protecting you. I'm bodyguarding
My realm is the great
Nice.
river into which all.
Easy way to tell is to look at whether your ring finger and index finger are the same length or if your ring finger is longer. What?
When it works,
For what?
it works. It's so much pressure with this, with just only having one support.
They're not.
30 seconds before
Guys,
you attack.
we are
Get ready.
Index. Sorry, ring and
We are
index.
animals?
They are
Sorry,
the same? What does that
no,
mean?
animal
Thor has
did
spoken
die.
of you as his
No, I'm
truest
Thor, I'm an
mortal
animal.
friend.
We are big animals.
What would that? What would that?
Touching.
I am the monkey here.
This,
Rocket with
what is
zero
that?
deaths. Just go to.
I think it's just a common thing.
And that rocket has
Yeah, this is what
13
people have. I
decimals.
don't know what that would be.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Low or high T? No, well, how is that? How would that impact it? It's not like your fingers magically get longer. It's your bone.
This is a nice spot.
Our adversaries gather.
Doesn't even make sense. Unless you've been like low T during your teenage years
To victory.
or something. I mean, we're still growing.
I am barely harmed.
Looks like the
Oh, I gotta work on my aim, dude. Holy.
Across the world.
That fucking hurt.
Here's this life.
This is real fire.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Mission area is yours.
Burn Hella. Oh, this side from
Okay.
Hella.
I thought I saw that. Cancel it.
Coming, guys, watch out. I'm not here.
I'm taking damage. Get me some healing.
Wrong.
Died, just go back. There's no hero.
I am Asgard.
I'm coming soon. Okay, we can go back.
Welcome.
Healing.
Oh, they get those.
Why would I need healing?
I don't know about the rank changes, but what would it changes? I don't think there were any changes, like any actual changes so far. Just explain how it works, which you already kind of knew. It just confirmed some things we weren't sure about.
Problem solved. Nobody strong in the
A dagger to the heart tends to end.
Damn, really cooked. What was that guy on before?
Spy just tried to pull me off the map. I'm fucked.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. That's 3.
Okay, let's stay push. Stay here. It's easy for me to win.
There's someone behind. Go help our guy.
trouble has arrived.
Healing. Why would I need healing? Find that soul.
Adam 1.
Of course you need me.
Into their spawn doors, I'm gonna touch him. Let's touch him.
Good one, guys. Good
Thank
one.
you.
You're welcome.
Here he is almost
Don't mess with the amazing.
Wolverine.
I need that one Spidey, guys. Good one, guys. Good one.
Go into the...
My good deed for the day.
There's no taking point out there.
This is sad.
Good job. GG. That's sad.
But I leave her. That's Iron Fist. That's crazy.
Somebody leave her. They're the leaver.
His rank
Oh,
system
they
is so
did.
bad.
Oh, I didn't notice. I was having so much fun.
another epic victory. Big win.
Watching you makes me want to play ranked, and I regret it most of the time. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure I would play ranked unless I was getting like paid for it. To like stay on top. I don't really get paid that much. Just to stay on top is really what I get paid for. That's the worst feeling ever, losing to one support. It's also like, it's just DPS gap. There's just so much fucking damage. And then they rage quit. I was thinking, should we make a video? Did someone watch at the start of the stream? Should we make a video out of it or no? Because we could go and do it. Put it down after.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
No one escapes hell.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Say yes. I mean, it wouldn't be like an essay. We talked about it at the start of the stream. We'll just cut it down. I gotta pee. Then I'm not gonna get to play DPS.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Can you pass the trial of your soul?
Nice.
I'm known for my rank feedback, so keep it going. Really? That's crazy.
30 seconds before you
I was running it by someone that said that that's the type of video I do. Every game I make, I'm like, this ranked mode is bad. Every fucking game I played.
Well, according to Ben, you still are.
Well, if it makes you feel
Wasn't that
any
much
better,
info.
you're a
No,
lot
it wasn't that
hotter
much
than
info.
me.
Ooh, thanks. But I'm pretty sure you got me beat when it comes to hotness, too.
I didn't check the rocket gains, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. We can pull it up pretty easily, I think.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Was it Timmy?
2,
For 26. He just solo healing,
the mission area. Got
and
it.
he only got 26, dude. That's crazy.
Reality is collapsing again?
Well, I guess it wasn't healing enough then. It wasn't healing enough for 2 healers. If it was, he would have gotten more.
Ahead of us.
Here's this life. Follow this enemy. I am barely harmed. A brief taste of hell.
Hearing Widow, I don't see her.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area
The hell is actually
yours.
positioning in the right place. I think I should have been there too. To duel her. It's just a cap ran in way too deep, so we punished it. outskilled me.
So we haven't won yet?
Boy, this skin is crazy.
I may return from my own realm.
Got a sniper over here. Coming from behind.
In his final moments.
It's cooked by the audio. Cue to the rocket main today. We stomped. I got 31. I got plus 15. No wonder supports are gone. Rocket gains are really weird. I think they fucked it up somehow. Maybe it's a bug in the system even. But yeah, it doesn't make sense why rocket gains are so bad, honestly. I'm bright like a star. Okay.
I may return from my own realm.
I feel like we have to reset here.
Their team's capture progress is past the
Probably,
halfway
definitely
point.
no.
Find that soul. A great taste of hell. Shall I be struck by a sniper? No. But you healing. Why would I need
Pew 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 pew. Well, we have an ult advantage here if I can just get him.
They've almost got it.
Never mind. Wait, how did I...
Undefeatable.
One health moment.
Plasma? Great taste of hell.
I have to look at the bans again. Oh yeah, Bruce got banned.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I always return.
Do your worst.
I bring hell down on their heads.
Double KO.
Did you not know who you fought?
That's 3. Control seized.
Why would I need healing?
Yes. One down.
You really turned up
That's
the
rough.
heat, John.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Pierce this life.
A long-range shooter.
What?
Smart.
A great taste of hell. I want your soul.
I'm bright like a star.
Pierce this life. Follow this.
That was a shame if I can counter my...
I am barely harmed.
He just dashed right when I stunned him.
I'm trying to help. Keep fighting until we have a winner. We are undefeatable.
You will escape from hell. Hell unleashed!
I have spotted an enemy.
Nice. You're warming up slowly. Dude, I've been looking at, dude, Facebook comments are weird.
My domain will one day encompass all souls.
I want to say something really funny. Because somebody said, like, people complain about this, it shows something about Facebook, in the comments. People are complaining that I'm, like, that I'm complaining, whatever, whenever I talk about something bad.
been fighting crime since we were teenagers.
Hey, that's my line. Greetings. From what I hear about this duel,
what was I gonna say? Rank.
I don't think I'm gonna like him very much.
Oh yeah, so we do like when I talk about like aim assist or like the rank system or something, people always come in and they go, "Oh, you only see always see complaining." I think there might be some negativity bias, but I think the big problem is algorithms. These guys only get negative content, so it gets pushed. Algorithms also love pushing negative content. I can't help it. I don't really rage bait though. I just share my thoughts on things that happen to be negative. People don't really see the positive thoughts. There's also a lot of negative things to talk about.
Man, I gotta make another beat.
There's one behind us. No, never mind. Cancel it.
Now that Luna comp is out, the best comp is as Guardian if you have a good Hela. Could be. I mean, the highest win rate is rest comp still. But Hela is like still server admin. She always has been. I don't mind getting back to my roots. I still need to do more Solo to Celestial content though. It's about time soon. Maybe get a high rank and get back to it. Oh, that's awkward. Dude, if it didn't void there, we would have killed the both supports. That was fucking close. That could have been huge.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
Okay.
Assemble!
Can we even burst him for that? Yeah, well, I don't even get healed. I was right outside of range of it.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
Whenever I get a DC game, next match suck. Dude, you're not the only one. I wonder if we ran like a data analysis, we could find a correlation there. I don't know what it means. Like, why does disconnect lead to that? What I think it is that the game, again, there might be negativity bias, but I think maybe the game just gives you 50-50 wins. One game's gonna be a win, one's gonna be a loss, and then when you disconnect, but there is a disconnect, if you get a disconnect on your win, or your supposed guaranteed win, in a supposed 50-50 matchmaking, then like you're gonna lose the next game because that's your guaranteed loss. Oh.
I am barely harmed. I want your soul.
You're welcome. Someone scratch my back. Watch your back. Vivid fear.
No, frontline pressure is rough. That always happens to me. I'm winning, so DC lose the next game. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about.
Why should Asgard not be mine? That is the real question.
Don't know how you love, but 80% of my matches feel winnable. No, but I think the way the game tests you, the way it seems to be is like one game, it's 50-50s you. That's probably why people call it 50-50 matchmaking, because when you hit the rank that you belong in, then they'll be 50-50. But the game 50-50s you in the sense that one game, and I don't know if it's like a true flip-flop, But one game, it's like, and that would be a losers and winners queue, I guess. One game, it tests you. This game you're supposed to win. Next game, this game you're supposed to lose. If you win a game you're supposed to lose, then it recalibrates. Winner's queue, maybe? If you lose a game you're supposed to win, then it recalibrates loser's queue. Really hard to prove, but just something I've noticed. It really feels like it does flip-flop you. That's all I can say for sure. Okay, yeah, I think he's lucky. It's the second time he did that.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
What?
Someone's against the world.
Capture the mission area. Double KO.
I'm barely harmed.
Control C.
I'll read that in a second. You might have to remind me.
Disappointing.
I have to be locked in as we get the win.
I'm clocking some bad guys.
In about half an hour, chat, we have a dojo session. We're going to be doing a seminar on counterpicks and just countering in general. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to check out the Ottr dojo. Link in the description. First 100 members get a discounted rate. We hold weekly seminars, group events, lot of reviews, and so much more. You're getting hundreds of dollars worth for $10 a month. What else could you ask for? There's some map shifts now.
Someone scratch my back. Let's dance.
Here's the slice.
Johnny! Double KO. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Just too bright. Resistance is futile.
Assemble!
Here's the slice. Enemies. Perfect. Hell unleashed! Fleeced my crows. I am barely harmed.
That was a nice little clutch.
We fight here and now.
The area's almost yours.
Here's the slice.
Good.
Us against the world. Let's keep fighting until we have
I suspect this don't lose this win. This queue, it seems technically this would be hard to implement, so devs avoid making it.
Claim what is mine.
Hellazon, point.
Maybe, yeah. I think the devs, like you said, was it Occam's Racer? Most likely, it's just the easiest solution, right? That's, I think, the game doesn't seem to have anything. I don't know about loser winners queue, but I do know from what I've seen, everything just seems to be the easiest possible solution. It's never the advanced fucking thing. It's always whatever, like, the simplest one is.
double KO.
Yeah, do check the dojo out. It's really cool. We're still building it. Tomorrow we're supposed to have scrims. We mentioned it in our recent guide. But tomorrow we have ideally scrims. So otherwise we'll just play a little bit of quick play together or something. To play around with some combos. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Plus 27, I'll take those. Getting better at Hala. I mean, not that you can get a lot better. You and Awkward got some beef. Yeah, dude, all the guy does is smurfs. All he does is smurf for content. Calls it educational. On heroes he already knows how to play. It's weird. Can wait until we do the educational stuff. We're still only done it on bad heroes.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
No one escapes hell.
Okay, I will read your question. I am sorry, Peanut Butter Jelly. I just, you know, you don't pay me money, so... It's kidding. Need any recommendation? I don't know if you reply, but I used to be Hawk, Black Widow, and Hellamain, but even if I warm up the cap, or if it's Spider-Man, BP for dead meta prevents me from having fun. What is your recommendations for DPS combination? I'm really loving Iron Man and Wanda due to the frequent dive comp I see. Base. Namor can be good. Fantastic can be good against dive. Hela is good against dive, it's just hard. You counter most heroes with Hela. Most of divers if it's a 1v1. I think you might just be playing it wrong. Just very self-sustaining. Namor is still good, but you need a Hulk, I guess. You don't need a team up. I feel like with the team up it's a lot better, but it's not like a must-have. There's not many anti-dive DPS in the game, but you have a ton of anti-dive. You have the Thing, you have Emma. To a certain extent, she's anti-dive. Penny is really good anti-dive. But she's not very good at much else. I'm torn on Penny, man. I feel like she's underrated. Penny's so good. I'll be honest with you.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Ian Hela is strong against dive. Ian Hela is like, if BP dashes on me, I'll just eat the ground and I can one-shot him. Spider-Man goes for his full combo on me. The one we played against the other, like, the start of the stream, I don't know why. I think it was just like always mid-air. Like maybe there's some tech I don't know about. But most Spider-Man, if they dive you, if you just, when they do their grapple and you're on the ground, they will always get stunned. You just have to do shots in Hela, the biggest hurdle. Yes, and in dive meta, you have way less space because you are the subject of getting dove. In dive meta, it's also hard to hit these shots because you're playing.
Yeah, you see now we don't have enough healing. That's the problem. Okay, perfect.
Oh, we are the cutest animal on Earth.
Really? And how come
But the Gamma Squids are really good. The problem is that Namor is sorry, Hulk is banned like every game, so.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
No, the update is mid-season probably. So either it's gonna be next, like a hot fix, like in a week, or it's gonna be in a month, like many weeks, as a the mid-season patch, which I hope it doesn't take that long. Oh my god, that's awful. I have to get out of this fucking uncomfortable spot.
Therefore, I destroy.
I want your soul.
Shall I be struck by a sniper? No, but you resistance is futile.
Bro, Adam is in fucking thick of it. Everybody knows. Yeah, we need to make a Penny guide. I need to play her more. I think she's like inferior, really good at counter dive. Because you have the spider nests, you have the mines, you have the and you can spam the stun on her every 4 seconds or something. It's crazy good. Like hard CC every 4 seconds. Any other hero, hard CC. Emma has hard CC on, also very, like that's short range, you have to be meleeing. Emma has hard CC every like 15 seconds, maybe longer, depending on how you count it. That was a good shield.
Fantastic!
Oh no, that face.
I feel like myself again.
I'll patch you up.
The moon haunts you.
This is real firepower!
I'll make for them in hell.
What monitor did you get, Frog?
Mind the exploding plant.
Here's this life.
I got fucking bodied by the right click there. I need to play against more MS. I've really programmed my brain to know how to deal with them. Sorry, how to track them, not how to deal with them. Takes a little while to get used to. Is any game I played a new hero, it'd take a little while for me to like... If I was like a program, I would have to like rewrite the code in my brain. Like, okay, you need to aim here. This is how their hitbox moves and whatnot. Takes a little while. I'm really far out here.
You're welcome.
No escape from hell.
We're being targeted.
You could grab me.
This is real!
No escape from hell.
Friends, gather around.
I need healing.
Final 10 seconds.
Rise, my friend!
Outskilled.
Double KO.
Nice round.
The current score
Ooh, you went for
is
curve?
0.
I hope you like it. I've played on curved. I hate it, but I'm also
Time
used to
switch
flat.
things up, including which side you're on.
I hate curved.
No one
You've
escapes
seen those
hell.
from
You'll need a top-notch team to win this
curved
one.
monitors. They're from L. It's a meme. Who just says that? The warrior from Hammerfell. Curved swords. That's the one.
I rule all.
I'm going to improve my Hell Iron Man and learn. I think Iron Man is questionable. I think as a whole,
30
he's.
seconds before you attack.
I can't
Get
tell
ready.
whether he's meta. What I would do, I should make a tier list. That's how I'm gone around to it. I just look at this one. It gets the point across. There's just some things I would change. If any of the heroes you main are like in the bottom here, you should think twice. I'm surprised Iron Man is that high, actually. Where does Iron Man do well? Hold on. Maybe I need to revisit Iron Man.
The battle
51
starts in 5,
GM.
4, 3,
Human Torch, definitely.
2, 1. Focus on the battle. Their end is nigh.
Human Torch is goated with the sauce. Good rest. Again? Oh man. I didn't notice that. That's my bad. I was distracted.
Immortality has its privileges.
Healing power.
Here's this life. Healing. Why would I need healing?
We're here to help. Chin up.
I want your soul.
As I expected.
Take a nap.
Safe to say I'm pretty solid on Hella chat. Not really used to it. I diff that guy on it, but you know, it's not top 100. Things are gonna look a lot different there. You might even have to adjust it. The Ian Hella is strong against dive, yes. How do you counter BPS Hella? Does my blob also stop him from hitting with any of his zooms? Yes. The thing is, if you're on the ground, then BP, being a melee hero, has to dash through you for you to like, for him to do damage. So if you just literally look straight down when he does his full combo, I'm pretty sure you can react to it. If he has his mark on you, then he's gonna dash. Just look straight down when he starts to dash and E. And John Hella, he looks straight down an E, and he's gonna get stunned when he passes through you, and then he's cooked. Because I guess depending on the timing, he loses his shift cooldown. He might not do damage, but he's like discombobulated. You can hit 1 or 2 shots on him. I will say 1440p, 100% is, we talked about it. I'd say, and maybe that's why you bought it. My 1440p is like an insane. If your PC can,
Who am I gonna banish from
if your
this
PC can support it, because it's literally twice the amount of pixels going from 1080 to 1440, then you will see a significant performance boost. I wish I had a sponsor that I could plug now, but it's true. That being said, you need a fucking goated PC to run this game at high frames and 1440p. But my aim got so much better thanks to it. Because you can see heads much more easily, and things just move like, because they're bigger, they move faster. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe that's not it. Like, tracking is somehow easier.
If you wanna win.
Which doesn't really make sense. Should be the same on 1080p as 1440p, but it isn't. I guess because they're larger, so like, it's the frames. I don't know. It's really weird. Maybe my old monitors was just dog shit. I had like a really old 1080p 240, but bad panel. This one is IPS.
Heroes could make all the difference.
Yeah. Maybe the other one was, I have a BenQ here. Like the first versions of 140 or 240 hertz. I forgot what those are called.
Can you pass the trial of your soul?
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
They have Mantis.
I'll be back. High refresh rate is good for FPS. It's the same.
I think it's Venom Spidey.
It's the same refresh rate though. I had a 240 on the old monitor, 240 on the new one. The only difference is the pixel amount. And maybe like a better panel. I think it's a better panel that did it. It's TN I was thinking about. TN panels are like the lowest quality. They're the cheapest.
2, 1.
But are the best ones? IPS might be the best. I couldn't tell you. I had to look into it.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
I'm barely harmed.
I feel like in a dive heavy meta, then counter dive can be pretty valid. Oh my god, I'm cheating. Whoa, what the fuck? The gamer subs is hitting chat. What the fuck? Okay. No, we're definitely warming up. Oh, okay, now I'm overthinking it. I had flow state for a second there. It's gone now.
Resistance is futile.
I thought I'd reload cancel that. Bro is aiming in 1440p. That's what I mean. I also have a very good team. I have a lot of space here.
Find that soul.
You stop them in their tracks.
Look how fast people give up now in this new system. One support. Every game has been like this. We even had one game we started with one support. Well, at least the games end faster.
I am barely harmed.
I am ready to put on a show.
This guy's called Nice Guy. The Spider-Man. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I won't just say that until I kill them, but it'll probably take a little while. And the comedic timing wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be funny anymore. That's all my games today have been. I'm telling you, dude. Somebody in my comments said, "Oh, people are you're delusional to think that people are actually going to play differently because of this video." And then they did. But maybe not specifically it's because of the video. But after people start talking about it, all of a sudden. What am I grounded from? Oh, there was a... I didn't notice that.
They've made it halfway! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
I'm opening a portal.
Yeah, I think somebody even said it. If you play like a triple stack and you can get someone to play support, that'd be huge. But except nobody wants to play support. Line Pro doesn't play support anymore. It doesn't even play ranked anymore. He stopped playing it. He announced on Twitter. I can't even blame him.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Double KO! The final 10 seconds!
I want her soul.
Just embrace the light! Co-op time! The current score is 0-0.
You do a 10% frame cap, low monitor, max reduce latency. That's what I do, yeah. I don't have a... Oh, I actually don't have it on today. So I uninstalled RTSS today. Or yesterday for Marathon. It's a weird bug with RTSS. Do I have any cap? I think I have uncapped now, actually. Maybe that was what I needed to do. I hate when it happens in higher lobbies. Low level lobbies, anything goes. I'm 156 in silver, but everyone should play to win in higher lobbies. I agree. The higher you go, the bigger the egos. It's really weird.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The higher you go, the bigger the egos. And it's weird because it's not like they...
What makes you so
We're all the same rank. You know what I mean? Like, why are you being ego about someone who's the exact same rank as you? You're both whatever rank, Celestial, Eternity, top of, like...
The battle starts in 5.
You want to be elitist and make a smurf, I guess. I don't fucking know. What are you...
1.
You're not any better than the guy. It's like your peer.
Find that soul. You're welcome.
All the 10 realms and much beyond would lie easily within neutral.
I think if I hit Hades when he does that, I think we can kill him, but...
We're off to see the Master Weaver.
Here's this life.
They have no supports? How did he die there? I'm sorry. Call me self guard.
So cold. I'll get you next time.
Yo ho Bobs with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. If you want to see covering the rank stuff, it's at the start of the stream. Just jump back into DVR. Great feature. I will shatter your dreams though a little bit. It is not an update that's live now. It is an update on ranked, a dev update. But as far as actual like when it goes live, we don't know. I think it's either next week or next, like in the mid-season in a month when we get the new heroes.
Final score 1-2-0.
When do you decide to off angle and flank? I'm still trying to get better at it. So the thing is, I've always played Hela as like a backliner. It just, I think you need like a really high level decision making to know when to do which. I think off angle is good. Like if I can get the supports, I should. But it's like if our backline needs help, I should probably help the backline, right? This is the last one, and then we're going to be hopping into the Ottr dojo. We're going to be holding a seminar on counterpicking, which I'm really excited to talk about. We've done a little bit of preparation for it this morning. If you guys want to join the dojo, which is my private coaching community, just check it out. Link in the description, ! dojo on Twitch. You pay a monthly subscription, and you gain access to one or two community events, one seminar, one bot review a week. So just the bot reviews alone is like $50 or $100 of value if we bot review your specific bot. And we do 4 of these sessions a month. So at $10 is a big chance you get $100 worth, if not more, for $10. This $10 subscription is for the first 100 members, after which we're gonna raise the price. So if you have been on the fence about it, don't miss out. If we have any dojoers in the chat, now is the perfect time to share your glowing recommendations. Maybe we'll actually run the ad at the end of this stream, and you guys can check it out and see what you think.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
I'm still working out the off angle. Off angling is Hela is actually massive. I think I'm kind of chained to my backline because our healers don't. If I have a Luna, I could get like I can ask for a blessing and like the snowflake, and I can push up. But if I don't have heals, I'll have to play around either my healers or the medkits. But if I can, it just comes down to game sense. I'm trying to get used to it. I used to be extremely good at finding timings back in like all the other games I played, Apex and shit. So I just need some time to get used to playing in this way, and it's gonna be perfect. But so far, I felt like we've had the most value just from peeling backwards. Like, if their tanks overextend into our backline, I'm just gonna punish that. There's no point in going deeper. Bot reviews and strategy talks are by far the best way to get better. I agree. So, some people, when it comes to the scene, like,
The right heroes could make all the difference.
improving, like, content creation, that type of stuff. There's some, they call it coaching, and they play with the person and coach them. They're really just boosting them. Everyone knows what's going on, it's just boosting. I think VOD reviews and absolutely just talking theory is the best way to get better. Theory is... This game is really deep, and just discussing it goes such a long way. Watching some highlight reel where someone stumps the trash team isn't as helpful as people think. Yeah. And that is what we have in the dojo. When we do the VOD reviews, we break down what people did wrong. And, what we can learn from it. And you know, even if we don't feature the person, like even if we don't feature every single person, there's always a lesson for the guys that are watching. It's a really nice group of people so far. Everyone's super improvement focused. And we have 30 members, 40 members, which is really cool. It's 30, 40 between that. And everyone is just ready to grind. Oops. Ottr Dojo is one of the best experiences I ever had. I'm not a member and I got barely other money, which is spent on Battle Pass. If you don't have money, I would not recommend joining the dojo.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
If you have 10 bucks to spend to get better, it's a great value. I would not recommend anyone getting into the dojo if you don't have a lot of disposable income.
Captain right side.
You'll probably you will become better at the game. It's obviously as much as you put into it. But if you don't have a lot of money to work with, I don't think it's a luxury at the end of the day. We can triple tank. Okay, we have to off angle to get the supports with this.
I am returned to claim what is mine.
I agree, VOD is really helpful. I've had people ask me, because we do coaching as well, I've had people ask me, like, you know, what do we do, whatever, and I've always had to explain it. Like, I think VOD reviews are the best way to improve. I think out of all the options, even live coaching, as fun as it is, like where I just sit in their, I'm in their ear giving them like advice over time. The same way like if I go to PT, it would tell me, oh, adjust your posture here and here. Overall, I would say live coaching or like boosting, quote-unquote coaching, is just not nearly as good as VOD reviewing, because you can talk theory, get into their head, give them live examples. Oh.
I am ready to put on a show. What would I need here?
Render me assistance.
You belong to me. I bring hell down on their heads. Double KO.
Did I have my shift?
Looks like I'll be leading more people now, Magneto.
The horrors I'll make for them in hell.
Is tempo a big thing in comp? You, when you say comp, do you mean ranked? Or do you mean... I wouldn't say this, yeah. I'm checking the... Yeah, we're just gonna keep controlling the off angles like that.
I want your soul.
I don't know if Triple... We're doing a video, we're gonna... The script is done, it's up on the dojo already. We're doing a video on triple tanks. Sorry, not triple tanks. Comps people hate. Triple tanks is not on there.
I shall claim my victory.
I gotta win that 1v1. It's the only way to do that. I shouldn't have shot him again. Probably would kill him. I see if I only had a PayPal, I would subscribe. Of course, man. Yeah, we had a PayPal. We didn't have it before because of some back-end logistic issues. But we did have PayPal recently. Because we fixed them.
I'm dead, I'm dead.
Brother, how do I hit that?
We are undefeatable.
I want charge. I could have picked something against that hell though, but we just signed up for the coach if I know I'm dumb. Yeah, we have both the dojo, which I think is the best value, but I also do one-on-one individual coaching at Ottr.coach. I was thinking we might do like a coaching stream again. It's been like a few weeks. If there's enough interest, we can do like a coaching stream too, where you would send in a VOD and you pay for it to have your VOD reviewed, rather than a one-on-one call.
Many thanks.
I'm barely harmed.
I'm just dying. Get in there.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Okay, I'm gonna ult there, and then gonna... You gonna ult probably? Oh, never mind. By the way, in a performance-based system, if you really wanted to, you could literally decide that somebody is gonna make less points. And just like focus them the whole time. That's not what's happening now, but you could. We did that in it was unintentional, but it ended up happening. We're playing the Emma, and they had a magic who was like kind of tilting. So I focused the Emma the whole time. Sorry, the magic, and he ended up dying like 15 times. They won the game, but he gained like 10 points or something like that. No points at all because he died a shit ton of times with terrible KD.
Put on a show! Oh, man, I got 3 seconds.
Hey! Fuck! That was
Why
bad.
don't you just use your missiles?
I am barely harmed.
The god of mischief.
The current score is 0-1.
Quick question: as a support, ult Luna Snow, is it better to save our big team wipes like Bucky or Star-Lord? I feel like I get punished for not tempo ulting and punished for counter ults. I think the answer is this case. It is case by case. The thing is of Luna, I've said it before, defensive ultimate, the more ultimates you can counter, because there's 2 support ults, there's 4,
Okay guys, I TP well ground and I follow with Venom.
if you kill if you, as a support, what was I gonna say? If you use your ult and they use one support, attack ult, that could be tank ult or DPS ult, then you're still gonna end up minus, because there's again 2 support ults for 4 non-support ults, assuming a 2-2-2. So, yeah, it is case by case.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
I think Luna, you would say, is somebody said is better. She's a reactive support ult.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
So it depends on the other one. Invisible Woman is a reactive support ult. And then there's more factors like it's hard counter certain ults, but a reactive is instant, and you would use it just as a counter. For something sudden. Instead of like a proactive, I guess, where you walk in. I'm rusty, I keep reloading.
Resistance is futile.
Ah, splendid. Queen of Hell.
Halt the adversary.
I want your soul.
Oh, it's bad. Very bad aim.
Healing magic.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Bro, I'm low-key the fister, man. I cannot. Holy fuck.
Surely someone needs.
Might have died like 6
In a
times,
few
but
moments,
interesting.
you shall see the extraordinary power of the trickster god.
Help get that
Oh no, for sure, I agree. I hate performance-based SR in general. The thing is, you can just fucking, if you get a lever, just go DPS. I picked Widow, and we lost 12. I mean, you have to be half decent on the hero, obviously. You can't just pick a hero you can play. But if you pick certain heroes, and you get some picks, get some final hits, get some damage. If everyone else gives up, you'll have like, there'll be something there.
I am ready to put on a show.
Why would I need healing?
The Mantis ults after.
We are undefeatable.
Bring on the chaos.
I want your soul.
We need to disappear.
No escape from hell. Find that
A
soul.
little help, please.
The foe is here.
This game is gonna end up being a perfect example why I hate stat-based gains and losses, because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna have like terrible gains and losses. The KD is really low because I've been spending the whole fucking game just peeling this captain off.
The god of mischief greets you. The god of mischief greets you.
Bro, who thinks this Emma chokeslam is remotely balanced, by the way? Am I just tripping? Like, what the fuck is that OP shit, man?
Shields up.
The dragon unleashed. 气贯长虹.
Hail and well met.
Final score.
Watch me get like plus fucking 10.
1.
Perfect timing too.
Victory!
I had a lot of damage, but it's not gonna matter. Plus 27? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know. I mean, I guess high damage. That was weird. Once lower ranks realize the others can heal each other, it's over for dive. We literally have a video coming out talking about that. Oh, I have to record, dude. I have to record our Captain America video. We also have a video on the most hated strats, which is done. Again, the scripts they're all available in the Ottr dojo. Let's do a quick plug. Because we're 1 minute late to that. We're gonna hold a seminar on counterpicking, which I'm really excited about. I'm not gonna go for every single counterpick because there's a million of them. But we're gonna go into like some of the logic behind it. But let me tell you guys about whoops, that's the wrong one. Oh yeah, well, it isn't. It's just that I'm logged in now. Let me from the future tell you guys about the Ottr dojo. Sorry, me from the past. Hey guys, I am Ottr. I am a competitive grinder and somebody who's been playing ranked games probably for about 10 years by now. And for the last few years, in addition to creating difficult challenge content, I've been focusing on helping players like you to actually improve. This is the Ottr Dojo, my private coaching community where you can improve along mature and goal-driven players such as yourself. The Ottr Dojo was created to serve a few purposes. First, to provide a safe haven for mature players who are looking to improve without all the ragers and tilters. Second, to create a focused space where I can teach motivated players my Marvel Rivals philosophy and plenty of secrets that I haven't really shared anywhere else yet. And of course also to cultivate a focused community that just wants to grow. When you join, you're gonna get access to my private Discord server, where I'll be holding private events, such as mod reviews, lectures, and guest speakers, and really any other classes on advanced Marvel Rivals that you could ask for. You'll also gain access to a group of mature and like-minded players with the same goals as you, who might very well be players of your next stack. If you're even nearly as excited about improving in Marvel Rivals as I think you are, then the Ottr Dojo is the place for you, and I'll see you in the Discord. Hey guys, I love that lean
Ottr.
back.
I am a competitive grinder and somebody who's been playing.
Yeah, if you guys have any quick questions about it, we have 38 members actually. That's awesome. For the first 100 members, we are it's a $10 a month fee. It's a lifetime discount. You don't want to miss out on. After that, we're gonna raise it to 15 or 20. We haven't decided yet. If you guys have questions, just let me know. But again, we're gonna be holding a seminar, so I'm really excited about that. On counterpicking. We could use the latest game. One. I don't think I mentioned this in this here. What's also in here is we made a channel called Test Lab, which when I try stuff, I just write it down there. So if I discover something, you'll be the first to know. Additionally, we have all the scripts for videos I make, because we write all the videos I do, especially educational ones, are scripted. Or rather, they're sold to GM aren't, but all educational videos are scripted, and all those scripts are available on the dojo. They're actually available way before anyone else, because the dojo, it's faster for me to write a script than to record it and to edit it and like push it out. So you could be several days ahead on the stuff I cover, and sometimes the stuff I cover is kind of monumental, and the sooner you know, the more you can abuse it. That's even better. Also, you can find like-minded grinders to instead of solo queuing if you want to improve alongside some other people. This is a perfect place for that as well. It's really great. I guess somebody has any questions, but yes. Let's check the lounge. I'm happy with the Spider-Man nerfs because of the uppercut nerfed. Gonna keep an eye on it. No worries, man. I mean, it's still pretty early. That's why it's such a cheap price. We're still building a backlog of There's still a backlog of like past lessons, seminars. So if you join later on, these will still be available. And obviously more and more scripts are getting filled up as we continue making content. But I'm 5 minutes past. I have to head on over to the seminar. We have a lot of people waiting. At least 8 people have signed up, and maybe more people will show up. I'm going to do a quick announcement. In the meantime, guys, sorry for the short stream. It was that or nothing, and I think it was a very productive stream. I don't know why my camera looks so laggy. It just does that sometimes. And, you know, you guys keep joining the dojo. Maybe one of these days I can get a better one, even though this one is pretty great. I need to have the right mentality for ranked. I'm easy going, but I have to get critical myself with teammates. Understanding why your loss is important. Is that the mentality your dojo has? Yes. I mean, it's like you need to understand why you lost, and then you gotta like, and that's a separate process. Why did we lose? And then it's like, well, what could I have done differently? It's 2 parts. The 2 processes are like 2 steps of the same process, however you want to look at it. I don't have much questions, but when you're gonna start the Soul of the Celestial series, or is that on pause? We need to resume and finish Emma Frost, which is probably soon, and then I haven't decided how we're gonna do with because I have to level my accounts up to level 15, and it's so much time, and I haven't figured out the best way to do it yet. I don't feel like leveling up accounts for 12 hours each. It's just not worth my time. Sorry to say. And I also don't want to buy accounts, and I don't want to ask my fans to level accounts up, so I don't really know what I can do. But I do want to do every single hero. That's how we do make these guides for every hero, is by playing them to Celestial. Well, unless there's another content creator that obviously buys their account, then I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to be the only one who does it and then gets banned because I did it. I don't want to give Netties a reason to ban me. It's a pretty high stakes. Okay. We'll think about it. We can talk about it in the Discord or in the dojo. I have a bunch of people waiting for me for the seminar, so I'm gonna hop on over. But I'll still give it a few minutes before we actually start it, in case anyone does want to join the dojo. Again, link is in the description. Use the command !dojo on Twitch. Again, first 100 members get a $10 lifetime discount. It will only cost $10 for as long as you keep it up. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on over. See you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna record the video. I'm gonna work on a script and some more content stuff today, and then we can